My name is Ronnie Cruz, and this is Path of the Network Marketer. All right, welcome back to the show. In today's episode, we are going to talk about how to accelerate your growth, right? The growth in your marketing and therefore the growth in your business. It's a conversation I've heard a lot recently in the podcasts that I've been listening to. I listen to a lot of marketing podcasts, a lot of personal development podcasts, and I've heard this conversation repeatedly in the last couple of weeks. Well, specifically to podcasting, but also I think the principle can apply to any social platform that you might be producing and publishing content on. But speaking specifically of podcasting, I keep hearing the advice that you should have guests on your show, right? You should have other outside experts come on your show, interview them, because it makes for good listening. Yes, that is 100% true. I've been largely resistant to it though, for a lot of reasons. Number one, I didn't think I had the bandwidth, the personal bandwidth, right? With doing a show every day, publishing a show every day, and then of course I have two shows. The other show is a weekly show. It's just a lot of content. On top of that, promoting the show on social media, creating smaller assets, clips, and things like that. It's time consuming, and so I personally did not feel like I had the bandwidth for it. Also, too, I really wanted to keep the process very organic, and I was okay with being the only speaker on the show, right? Like this is to highlight me, to highlight my expertise, and to highlight my journey as I share my learning experience with you, as I learn online marketing. And the growth has been, pretty good. Like, of course, it could be better, and I'm learning as I go. But it's been organic, right? It's been very curated. The people that find the show, that find Path of the Network Marketer, are people that are looking for what we're offering, right? The content that we have here. That said, all of that can be accelerated, right? All of that can be, well, okay, the other complication, I completely forgot about this, is that my MO is keeping the recording process and the publishing process as simple as possible, right? Really scaled down to just my phone and a pair of earbuds. And so to introduce a third party into that, like an outside expert to interview them, just creates added steps in the process, creates more complications. So, all those factors we're like just really contributing to me not wanting to have guests on. However, after everything that I've heard, and I had a really big aha moment today that I'll share with you in just a second. What I've heard from all the experts and the people that are absolutely crushing it is that having a guest on allows you to access and tap into their network as well, and to their audience, right? It becomes this cross promotion thing where you can promote their stuff and they can promote your stuff, right? Promote each other's shows, and so like that didn't quite make sense to me until today when I thought about it in the context of old school network marketing, right? For those of you who are old school network marketers, when we first bring new people into the team, right? When somebody first signs up and enrolls, joins your organization, what do? You tell them to write down a list of people that they know, everybody that they know, right? Their friends, their family, their dentist, their mailman, their chiropractor, whatever it happens to be. And in that sense, all we're doing is we're helping them tap into their network, but in essence, we're tapping into their network as well, because they may not necessarily have the skill sets that we have. So, we're getting them to give us access to their network. So it just started to make absolute sense to me then, like in the context of the conversation of podcasting and getting guests on the show. Well, it's the same thing, right? So why wouldn't I do it? I already do it anyways. As an old school network marketer, I've done it for 16 plus years. Why don't I just translate these skills and this principle, this fundamental into the online marketing that I'm doing? So it was a big aha moment for me, guys. To open up to bring guests on, it allows us to access their network and their audience. It was just an aha moment, and it's just another example, really, of how fundamental principles that we have, that we used and we employed in old school network marketing very much apply in online marketing. It just looks completely different, but it's the same fundamental principle. So don't be afraid to invite people onto your platform, whether it's podcasts, whether it's social media. Partner up with people so that way you can help cross promote. You gain access to their audience and they gain access to yours, and we can help each other grow much faster than we would on our own, right? So that's the message for today. If you want to partner up, let me know. know. I'm going to start doing this here very soon. I think I'm going to wait till after I get past 100. But which is soon. Like we're only like 10 or 11 episodes away from 100, which is crazy. But I'm gonna start bringing guests onto the show. And if you're looking to have guests on your show as well, let me know. You know how to reach out to me. So that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you tomorrow with a fresh new episode. Until then, be well, be safe. We'll see you in the next episode.